What's up, guys? Very short and sweet recap. Very disappointing. Today sucks, honestly. 1.2k loss, like 500 in the big account, 700 in the trade zero account. Which means I'm up from I was up. I doubled the account from 1.8 to 3.6. It's now at like 3, probably 2.9. So give some back in the trade zero account, lost some in the big account as well. But honestly, I'm just top and bottom of it is 1.2k red day, minus 600 on the month. So I'm red on the month and it's the 9th. And I am also, just make sure you guys are coming in okay. Yeah. It's also a case of, it's looking like another red month. Not a lot, like it's 600 bucks red. It's not bad. But I just don't know the difference. I don't think it's the market. I think it's me. I think I'm complicating the process too much, and I just need to go back to cutting losses because, like, what the fuck was going on when it was? Do you know what I was doing? Yeah, in May, just cutting losses really tight. That's all I was doing, just reading price action and cutting losses tight. June was messy. April was solid as well, just cutting losses and reading price action, reading the news, checking the floor, checking the volume. What was that? What was the profit on that month? It's 3.5 grand. I mean, look, it's shit, but I took massive losses in June and still did well. July, 8.5 grand. 6 grand after the fees in August. Just September and October just fucking fell apart. Can't find ways to make money. So look, I mean, let's quickly go over the trades and then I'm out, guys, because this is depressing. But first trade was who's that? Sub penny. It wasn't. HUSN and Lizzie. HUSN, pretty easy. Look, the volume's not high. It's not doing much pre-market. Very late volume. It's set to fall at the open. You can short into a push. All of this is fine. Covered a little bit. You've got higher day marked here. Cover. Fucking hell. Cover a little bit. Breaks higher day. At a push, your average is what? 60, 59. You're probably getting out on the higher day break 61, 62. You just have to. It broke higher day. Goes to $1. I mean, for me, I was adding into VWAP and then covering on the way up. Like, I mean, to be fair, I was covering like 70 and it went to fucking $1.10. So it was a good cover. If I'd have held, I would have made money. But if I'd have just waited, but I already cut higher day, lost 1%, lost 2%, first red candle for the reversal, boom. You've got a fucking 40% on the downside, if not more. Now you've got 40% on the downside. LIZI, again, volume was super heavy. You've got to expect a squeeze when the volume's this high. It's 100 mil. It's trading mentally beforehand as well. This is no surprise. And again, like, it's the same thing. You've got a short on this lower high here in the 430s. And then you cover in the wash. You're watching the high of the day. It's like the first rule of shorting to cover your higher days. When it breaks higher day, you're out at 408. I wasn't in this. I let this push and I shorted this lower high in the 420s. And it just wouldn't break down, but I was in too much size on it, that's all. You've got this ascending triangle here. You've got this kind of descending triangle here. It's the type of thing Dan Irish probably buys. You've got the squeeze. I mean, if anything breaks higher day, you've got to just leave it, especially if it breaks VWAP and then starts trying to reclaim it. It's a wedge. I mean, that's a wedge, and it kind of could go either way, but because of the volume, it's squeezed. And like I was just buying in this channel, and I'm like, look, it's already broke higher day. So first, it's broke higher day. It's holding higher day, and it's making higher lows off higher day. And I'm just like, what the fuck am I doing? It's honestly just not cutting high of day breaks. It's as simple as that. I mean, MDL Lizzie, you've got to expect a squeeze because the volume is massive, and HUSN is a sub penny, so anything can happen. It's just you've got to cut your high day breaks, and I didn't cut both of them. I shorted this after the high day break, which is even stupider. So that's it. Bad day. On to the next.